The so-called splitting of the moon, Arabic, miracle. 299. The contrast between the brighter highlands and the darker Maria have been seen by different cultures forming abstract shapes, which are among others the man-ilk moon or the moon rabbit, for example the Chinese Tuyi, or in indigenous American mythologies, as with the aspect of the Mayan moon goddess. 291. In Western alchemy silver is associated with the moon, and gold with the Sunday. 300. Modern representation. The perception of the moon in modern times has been informed by telescope-enabled modern astronomy and later by spaceflight-enabled actual human activity at the moon, particularly the culturally impactful lunar landings. These new insights inspired cultural references, connecting romantic reflections about the moon. 301, and speculative fiction such as science fiction dealing with the moon. 302, 303. Contemporarily the moon has been seen as a place for economic expansion into space, with missions prospecting for lunar resources. This has been accompanied with renewed public and critical reflection on humanity's cultural and legal relation to the celestial body, especially regarding colonialism. 247, as in the 1970 poem Whitey on the Moon. In this light the moon's nature has been invoked. 275, particularly for lunar conservation. 250, and as a common. 304, 269, 277, a song titled Moon Anthem by Abhay Kumar, paralleling the proposals for an Earth Anthem, was released 2019 on the occasion of India's lunar probe Chandrayaan 2. 305, 306. In 1884 Stanislaw Maslowski painted a picture's Godksazyka, moon wreath, oil/canvas, National Museum, Krakow, Gallery of Sukiennis Museum, presenting a specific atmosphere with the view of countryside pond, left. The moon is prominently featured in Vincent van Gogh's 1889 painting, The Starry Night, center. An iconic image of the man in the moon from the first science fiction film set in space, A Trip to the Moon, 1902, inspired by a history of literature about going to the moon, right. Lunar effect. The lunar effect is a purported unproven correlation between specific stages of the roughly 29.5-day lunar cycle and behavior and physiological changes in living beings on Earth, including humans. The moon has long been associated with insanity and irrationality. The words lunacy and lunatic are derived from the Latin name for the moon, luna. Philosophers Aristotle and Pliny the Elder argued that the full moon induced insanity in susceptible individuals, believing that the brain, which is mostly water, must be affected by the moon and its power over the tides. But the moon's gravity is too slight to affect any single person. 307. Even today people who believe in a lunar effect claim that admissions to psychiatric hospitals, traffic accidents, homicides or suicides increase during a full moon, but dozens of studies invalidate these claims. 307, 308, 309, 310, 311, see also. List of natural satellites. Explanatory notes. A between 18.29 degrees and 28.58 degrees to Earth's equator. 1. B. There are a number of near-Earth asteroids, including 3,753 Cruthe, that are co-orbital with Earth. Their orbits bring them closer to Earth for periods of time but then alter in the long term. Moracetl, 2002. These are quasi-satellites. They are not moons as they do not orbit Earth. For more information, see Other moons of Earth. See, the maximum value is given based on scaling of the brightness from the value of 12.74 given for an equator to moon center distance of 378,000 km in the NASA fact sheet. Reference to minimum Earth-Moon distance given there, after the latter is corrected for Earth's equatorial radius of 6,378 kilometers, giving
Yes, and then we have 14 pages of references, but let's scroll down to the end of the video. Yes, it's 11 and it's 10:40. It's 11 p.m. in 20 minutes, so that's fine. And this will be 7 parts of video. 2 hours, 7 minutes. The video splits every 20 minutes. Yes, but this is how I like to do it. I like to scroll through all this reference. I'm not going to read all this 400, but I will put this PDF. I will put it on my read again list. I'm not going to make a read list more. I've already got 30 pages, so I have to do that in the future maybe, because there will be a lot about the moon in the future, because this NASA Artemis I follow on my Twitter, they will go back to the moon in a few years. And they're planning to build this moon village. We could go back. I had to read this again, and further reading we could read about this moon village project and Artemis and stuff and all this Apollo, but not now because I have too many PDF. Yes, that was last edit a few days ago. That was the moon. I think I will be able to spell the moon. So let's close it. And tomorrow I just continue with this Yellowknife. Yes, it's dark very soon. And this is me. Let's put some light on. So that's 7 parts of video. So I will go to bed and watch Netflix and lower the microphone to like 30. And now I'm thirsty. Yes, put the alarm clock on. And let's upload this, so I will go to bed. I will go to bed and start upload this. Yes, there's a lot of insects. Lot of big insects is eating my window, but I'll keep this door open a little bit. But actually no, I think I just close to go to bed. Yes, let's just close for today. This is very hot, that's like yesterday. 26 degrees, so that would be a hot night. It's a little bit difficult to sleep when it's so hot. But I lost 31 kilos. Probably have lost more weight in weekends because I'm feeling hungry. Yes, but I will start upload this. I will continue tomorrow. Charge the camcorder.